this was a joy and a pleasure to try out, especially for my people. Hey guys, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day, is ready to start their weekend. Let's get into the video and why you guys are here. So I had this pump formula from Vices and Vibes. It's called Compound Pump. Now, this review is coming a little late. You know, this came out a couple months back. I believe it was like right before 2024. It was like, I think it was like November, December. It was like when they released Smack by Vices and Vibes. So this is their pump formula. Now, I don't get to try out a lot of pump formulas that are unflavored, which is pretty dope, meaning that I can stack this with whatever pre-workout, doesn't mess with the synergy of the flavor. Or if I'm, if I want to sip it Dolos and I can add it to my amino or whatever it is, like, it's very versatile when it comes to that because it's unflavored. So meaning that there is no flavor test to this, and we can get into the label straight off the bat. But before we do that, I want you to see this cool label, that design that they put here in the cover. Like, you got the two snakes here, and you see it shines in the light like a silver color, and it got Vices and Vibes up top. It reminds me of like the dollar bill because it got like that permit in there as well, and pretty dope design. Now, this does say it is multi-phase pump, stem free, no caffeine in here at all, just a straight up pump formula, and cell volumizer, meaning that it will swell up the muscles. So let's get into the supplement facts, and then we'll get into how it works for me and possibly could work for you guys. So this is a 1 serving scoop. I'm thanking God, it's a 1 serving scoop. When it came down to weighing this out, since I can't measure it to the exact 0.7, this weighed out 11 grams for me. So I don't know if it was like almost at 12, but I just did an additional 2 grams because it's 12.7. So I added 13 grams in total, just so I know I'm getting the full effect. So we are getting 20 servings in here, which is not bad, especially for a pump formula that you're gonna add to your pre-workout. So if your pre-workout has 20 servings, that means you can stack it with this. And perfect example of this being unflavored, you can stack it with whatever you want. Now, let's get into the first ingredient, some chloride as pink Himalayan salt. Great source for the chloride, meaning pink Himalayan salt is used for hydration and the pumps, and is one of the most cleanest salts on earth. I think the closest one is like that Celtic salt that was in that Wolf pump that Ace did a review on. So I'll add that in the bottom if you want, because that one looks pretty sick. So I add it in the descriptions down below so you guys can check it out. And it's a UK company, so anything UK, you already know. The chloride in here is 600 milligrams. Now, the next ingredient we're getting in here is some sodium from pink Himalayan salt, and it is 300 milligrams. So we are getting a lot of pink Himalayan salt, a lot of hydration, a lot of pump action just from these 2 ingredients that start off this label. Now we are getting into the actual pump formula, and it is some pure L-citrulline at 6,000 milligrams. Great amount. It's not 10, but there's a reason why it's not 10 when we go through the rest of this label. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some Hydroprime, trademark name, glycerol powder, healing 65% at 4 milligrams. So you're stacking it. So you're getting L-citrulline with the Hydroprime or glycerol powder. That's already giving you a nice pump together. And together that's, 10,000 milligrams. So it's a great amount. Now we are getting some more sodium chloride as pink Himalayan salt at 1,000 milligrams. We are getting some pine bark extract, and it does say 95% at 300 milligrams. We are getting some L-novoline at 300 milligrams. Now that's different because I haven't seen pine bark extract and novoline together in a pump formula. So it's pretty cool and pretty different. And the last ingredient we are getting in here is some estrogen for the absorption and gut health. Ninja put us onto that gut health. They put it on the label on the Ninja Know-Yo. So if you want, you can check that review out. Now we're getting estrogen at 50 milligrams. Now that is the entire label. Now let me tell you how this one actually works. So this one is more of a like slow release effect that I noticed. I ran this multiple times, and every single time it hit like it says multi-phase. So first time I took this, I took it by itself, went non-stim. It just feels weird, but I've worked out before non-stim, and it won't be the last time, especially when you're doing these reviews for the pump formators. We have to have that clarity, no caffeine boost, no extra ingredients, just what's in here. So when I first tried it out without any caffeine, excellent pumps on this. I felt, like I was getting a little bit of the mind clarity, but it's also increased the blood flow, which was great. So that means that my breathing wasn't as heavy when I was hitting the weights. Now, when I first tried this one out, I was doing arms, so my arms really got swole. And the funny thing is that you feel like your arms are getting bigger by that 20 to 30 minute mark, but then you continue to do arms. Like, let's say if you're doing bicep curls, and then you switch to dumbbells, and then you go to the iso machines, or you do iso dumbbells. Like if you lay your arm on the rest, and then you just do isos on that and hammers, it kind of continues to like build up a bigger pump. And this doesn't give you a wet pump. So it's more of a dry vascular pump more than anything. And what I've started to notice is that the more you use this compound pump, it kind of increases the blood flow and the pump your pumps period. So like, let's say you do a full week of this compound pump, it increases the size of your muscles and like that vein, especially like for me, like this vein right here never used to come out as much until now that I'm starting to work out more. And I believe this one boosted it. And then during the week, I did mix it up with different pre-workouts, like the fat burn. Like I tried it with the superhuman burn that I got right here. Then I went a little bit high stim, and I tried it with the juiced up there. So those are the ways that I tried it out. And I did also try it out one more time with fat burning pills, like right here, the Panda cuts that I got right here. So I went a little versatile, like in the sense that tried it by itself, tried it with a fat burner powder, fat burner capsule, and then a high stim pre-workout. And all of those pre-workouts that I tried out, or fat burner capsules, they did not have any pumps or lacked pumps in them. So for me, I kind of enjoyed seeing the swollenness add to my workout. Excuse me for that. And it kind of was a nice experience all around, especially when you see yourself get swole in the gym. And even if the effects only last about an hour after you work out, walk around the gym, or if you're going to work right after you work out for that first hour, you're gonna have that swole look, whether you did chest, whether you're doing arms. But regardless, all around, this is a unique blend, a unique label. And I would give this honestly a 10 out of 10, just because number one, I don't have to deal with deciding whether this flavor is gonna clash with the flavor of my pre-workout. And being unflavored, it could go across the board. So pretty good. And the other reason is that it's a very distinguished label. It's very different, and it's low in the amount, meaning that 12.7 grams is not heavy on the stomach at all. So I kind of enjoyed that, comparing it to like any pump formula that gives you the same effect, but it's pretty heavy, like a pump serum, or like, let's say if you do like gorilla mode nitrate. Those are more stacked formulas, but still it's a lot to down. So this was a joy and a pleasure to try out, especially for that week. So all in all, guys, 10 out of 10. And you can pick this up at NutriCartel and use my discount code right here. And with that, I'll catch you on the next video.